I just recorded a whole thing for you, but apparently I wasn't recording at all. So that's phenomenal, but I can't sit here any longer. So we're gonna hope that that phone stays where it is. I've had a day. Oh my God, am I over our government. Anyhow, apparently our government watches us, which I am aware of, but didn't want to be aware of. Because somehow they knew I was out of the country. Not that I was hiding it. I was unaware that I even had to tell them. But my payments have been fucked up because I left the country. How they knew I did that has made me so uncomfortable. Obviously, they're looking at my bank statements, which I understand the logic behind, because you got to make sure that I'm not trying to, fraud the government. But still makes me uncomfortable. Makes me really uncomfortable. What the fuck do you mean you're watching me? What the fuck do you mean you know my location? This video, this introduction is pretty much introducing you to the upcoming series, because I doubt I'll fit everything in one video, of me just doing up my car series, doing up my car, making it all pretty. A lot of it won't be engine work because unfortunately, I have a syndrome in my back that results in chronic back pain, so I actually can't be bent over my engine or laying under it. Great. But there are things I can do, like putting aftermarket speakers in my car, wiring up my sub, changing the head units. So there's little bits around my car that I am going to be able to do, that I want to capture, and yeah. I'm hoping I pick up the car tomorrow, if not Wednesday, but it'll be on the road this week. That's the energy I'm putting out. Anyway, I need to go into one more shop, and then I need to go to the gym and work off this nervous energy I have. Anyway, beyond that, come along with me while I make my car my own, which is really sad, because you may or may not know that my last car, very emotionally attached to my last car, but she got absolutely rooted on the side of the road while she was minding her own business. So we've got a new one. Anyway, come with me while I discover my new car's personality. I'm giving you guys an update in a while, and I thought maybe I should, because there's been a few updates with my car. I can't remember the last thing I told you, but obviously my car's in to be roadworthied, and there was a few itty bitty things wrong with it. It's all been fine, but the thing that's been stopping it from getting roady is the fucking airbag light. The airbag light goes off, but she doesn't really want to stay off. No, she's a queen. She wants to shine. So we've been trying different things. Anyway, the light was off. They did the final roadworthy test drive, and at the very last minute, the fucker came back on. Right? Stunning. So close yet so far away. So they called back to let us know that it was on and that it failed the roadie, and we're like, oh great, yay, stunning. Then we were on a hunt for an airbag module. Then we got a call from the mechanic and say, hey, we think we figured out a way to work around it. Don't go buying anything G. And they hung up, and I'm like, that sounds illegal, but all right, no worries. I'm here for it. It's not, apparently. They got an auto elect in, and the auto elect has been electing. And then they gave me a call. Dad actually went to the mechanics on the way home and stopped in to chat with them. The light is off again, which is stunning news. And they said that they're gonna get good old roadie in as soon as possible to get it checked off. Now, that was yesterday. Was hoping that I'd hear something from them by tomorrow afternoon. Didn't and haven't. So I'm hoping today I get my answers, and today I get my car and it's registered and I can go on about my life. That's a sensation that I have every morning. I feel like I have somewhere I have to be because my car's not registered yet. I feel like there's unfinished business and it's pissing me off. I just think it's an absolute riot that what's stopping my car from being roadworthy is this pathetic little light. Someone just take the fucking globe out. I can't. Got the call. She's roadworthy. We've done it. Kind of. I gotta get her through the Vic Road side of things. But that's okay. We've got my unregistered vehicle permit, so when I go pick up the car I can drive it back, because I can't get an appointment with Vic Roads until next Friday. Hooray for that. So I need this so I can drive my car in the meantime. Now technically I'm not meant to drive it for purposes other than getting it roadworthy, but not my problem. I got it. She's ready to come home with me. She's so pretty. What? Mate, that's a 20-year-old car. Give her a break. Just picked up the car, and the airbag light has come back on, which really doesn't matter too much because I've already got the fucking certificate. I've already got the roadie. But the concern is if Vic Roads has a little overlooky before they register it. If they have a little looky and see the light, my certificate may not mean shit, which has me a little stressed out, but I'm not going to worry about it until it happens. I'm not going to put my energy into it because I just turned my car on again. So I picked it up from mechanics. I've taken it here. I turned it off, turned it back on, and the light was gone. So she's just playing Russian roulette with me at this point, because let's see if she does it again. Have I put my key? In my pocket. I still haven't figured out what the beeping is, but like, I'm rolling with it. I don't know what that beeping is, but that's chill. The light's gone. I think she's just trying to make me emotional. She's just trying to make me emotional for the funsies, but I'm finding it really rude. Well, this is really exciting, isn't it? We've got the car, 10 out of 10. Now we just need to wait until next Friday until I can get it registered. We've got our sunroof. We've got the DVD players in the back. 10 out of 10. I'm quite happy. I'm trying not to allow myself to get too excited because in my brain something could still go wrong. But I'm trying not to put that energy out there. So it's fine. Everything's fine. I have the car. Hurrah. Definitely need to get the fucking aircon regassed up in here. Because it gets fucking hot. But that's okay. Because not only do I have 4 windows, I have 5. Technically 6 in the back. So that's fine. It's really hot. It is really hot. That's why I had this down. Oh, that's better. That's better. Anyway. So you're in the boot of my car. And I wanted to give you a little car tour now that I have it. And run you through the things that I'm excited to do to it. Initially, this cream interior annoyed me because I'm only ever used to having black interior. But it's honestly starting to grow on me, especially since I'm in my hippy dippy trippy era. The cream color is a lot brighter and a lot nicer to be in. So like I'm warming up to it, honestly. But yeah, anyway, I'll give you a tour. This is the back of the boot. Stunning. Now, keep in mind, as I'm showing you this car, keep in mind that this car, I picked it up from the wreckers for $2,200. Okay? This was a cheeky little find, and she's not perfect. But I personally love that she's not perfect because it gives me shit to do. And I like having stuff to do in my unemployed lifestyle. So anyhow, that's the boot. Has these fun little pockets. And these remotes. And you're probably asking, why does it have remotes? Because I have fucking DVD players, bitch. As I said, she still needs to be clean. But... Now, if I could be fucked, if I take that off, it lays completely flat. That side goes down as well, which is really exciting because that means she needs to vacuum in here badly, but all in due time. All in due time. It's really hot today. I gotta give the carpets a clean. This whole back bit goes down, which means I'm going to try and turn the back of this car into a bit of a camper van situation. I have some Pinterest stuff saved, and I'm going to try and get I'm going to get some wood and try and make a bed base that folds up on itself. So when I'm not using it, I can have the seats back up, and then under that quote unquote base will have some drawers or something. Work in progress. Got a lot of ideas. If you have any ideas, feel free to pop them down. But yeah, that's the plans I have for the back. And then I'm gonna get some curtains up in here so there's more privacy for when I am sleeping in here. And then there's just some really quirky things that I love about this car. This car's like 20 years old, almost 21 years old. I'm tired. It's been a long day. What was I saying? There's a lot of quirky things I like about this car. Even though it's technically newer than my old car, like newer than Bad Baby, it's only newer by a year, but it just has a lot of quirky things that I'm not used to. For starters, one of them being this window. Now, not that new cars don't have this window, but I'm just not used to the window. I can't explain to you how much this window excites me. Why? I don't know. Couldn't fucking tell ya. But all I know is it excites me. It makes me really happy, and I love that it's there. Maybe for camping purposes? I don't know, but I love it nonetheless. The car came with roof racks, which is so handy. Now, as we've discussed, she's got her DVDs in the back. Now, the front section seriously needs a clean. Everything, but the carpets definitely need a good clean. So the carpets, they're filthy. They're filthy carpets. Again, she's been living out of Wreckers for God knows how long, and she's a 20-year-old car. Given that information, she's in great nick, people. I'm genuinely so in love with this car, so I will not be accepting any hate on it. She's got a sunroof up in here with that little electric button over there. The glass comes off and out, whatever. So that's really exciting. Never had a sunroof, always wanted a sunroof. It's got an updated head unit in it already, which is stunning, which does remind me that it also came with a reverse camera. I've never had a reverse camera, so I'm excited. Leave me alone. So yeah, that's the car. One of the quirky things I love about it is that the gear stick is in fact on the steering wheel. There is no fucking gear stick down there, which is exciting because there's so much more room. So much more room. So that's my quirky gal. That's my quirky gal who needs a bit of TLC, a bit of cleaning. But she's got a lot of potential and I love her so much. The only thing that annoys me is the white dash. I hate that there's white on that, but like at that point you're just getting picky. Oh, and she's got hands-free as well. Stunning. If she didn't, that would have taken 4 seconds to put in anyway, but it's something I don't have to do. Because I have so much ridiculous faith in these little cars. This is not a little car, but these older cars. They just keep going, babes. They just keep going. Bad Baby turned on days where she really shouldn't have turned on, and then drove me 6-hour round trips. So I have full faith. And apparently, up for debate, let's see how she goes. Fords are meant to be more reliable. So I've heard. So if Bad Baby could treat me as well as she did, she better as well. I'll probably take this off and replace it with chrome lettering of whatever custom plate I get, because I will be getting a custom plate for her. Really, I love that she has a tow ball. Again, all these little small quirky things that I definitely could have put on Bad Baby if I had the fucks to give, but I didn't. And that's okay, because Bad Baby had to die for me to just get that, which is great. Oh, and I also, at some point,